Goodson. So we're going to get into this. I'm going to give you a chance to get on. So while we are waiting, let me just tell you what I did. You can probably see. This is such a dope top, and since I designed it, of course, I want others to see it. And what I did was I took the apron and I actually turned it around. So I turned the apron top, because it's not an apron, but it's an apron top, okay? I turned it around and I made it look, because I really want to see this detailing, and I realized so much that I could do with this. This could be just this. I can see, I got a dope idea of how I'm gonna expand this out and just, but this is it. Sometimes you create something, you know, y'all, and this is a beautiful thing about life, and I'm gonna put my glasses on. Sometimes you create something and you think you knew where it was going, but the universe knows better and even knows where you wanted it to go. Like, I know that sounds like what? Like I thought I knew, but no. There's a better way of knowing, because knowledge is infinite, but also, more importantly, knowledge is divine. Knowledge is divine, period, end of story. And when knowledge is divine, and when you give it to the divine, I left a message for a sister today, one of my sisters, and I said to her, you know, when you are in alignment, when you know who you are and where you're going, when you know who you work for, when you know who you work for, when you know that, then you almost don't have to worry about who comes into your life, if they're going to be the right people, or when are the right people coming into your life to assist you in your work. You won't ever have to worry about that, because you are in alignment with your own higher source. And so everyone and everything that's in alignment with your own higher source comes to you, even if you don't know it. Because, and let's just, before being in alignment with others, let's even go back to this premise of being in alignment with your own higher self or higher source, right? Let's talk about that, because I think that's the most important. Sometimes when we become in alignment, we become in alignment. In other words, we become hypersensitive. When I say we, I'm talking about the earthly bodies. I'm talking about the etherical and earthly bodies become in alignment and sensitive to when you're not in alignment and need to be in alignment. And it will tell you, it will act up. So we are governed by heavenly bodies. Not just the physical body, but the spiritual, the mental, the ancestral, right? The biological, the molecularly, all of it, the energetic, if you will. So remember, we talk about parallel realities. We're not just two. We talk about the reality of ourself is so multidimensional. So we will feel when we're out of alignment, which I call it having that last bad habit. And why it's important for you on a spiritual level to release that last bad habit. And not that, and really in reality, there really is, I don't know if it'll ever be the last bad habit, because I think as you grow, you realize that some of the things you were taking along that bag, and that bag you carry, called the baggage, is not really suitable for the next trip. Because it's all a trip, isn't it? It's all an adventure, it's a trip, it's a travel journey. On all the heavenly levels, right? On all the heavenly levels. Everything that's moving, so therefore everything is traveling on all the heavenly levels, even the physical one. And it could be a heavenly level. Unless you don't let go. Unless you don't. And so I know, it's like we think that we're getting older, which means that we can't do what we used to do. And that is true. But it's even more important to me that we're getting older, so we should know better not to do what we used to do. That's why your body is not in harmony with your spirit or what you want, because your aging process, which is really just the acquiring of knowledge at a more rapid pace, because you know on a physical level, you won't be here forever. So, and then it's also the gathering of past knowledge and then disseminating that knowledge to others. So that's really what the aging process is. So if you know that you are getting into the quickening of your life cycle, then there's some things that's going to be too heavy to carry that you were able to do before when you were younger that you just don't need. So it's really a perfecting of your heavenly bodies, the physical, the mental, spiritual, and all of the other things that I mentioned. And because the body is more perfected, it actually needs a lot less. It definitely doesn't need the same things, but it actually needs a lot less. This is very important. I hope you're getting this. So as you get older, your body is perfected. It needs less food. It needs less everything in a lot of ways because now it's living off a lot of prana, so that breath of fire and that deep breathing and all of that is more important. It's living off the energy from the sun, particularly for me moving from the States to Ghana and to the continent. The nutrients that's needed for the aging body is way different than the nutrients that was needed in a body that is in a different hemisphere in a sense, right? So I know my last bad habit, so let's all admit ours and we can get on with our lives. My last bad habit, and this is just the absolute truth, is this cashew nuts, which I couldn't even do cashew nuts in the States. And when I did do it, I processed it. I literally soaked them and then I put them in a food processor and I turned them into like a cheese, raw cheese, or for the cheesecake. And even the cheesecake, I could not eat a lot because of the cashews. Other raw foodies talk about the cashews too. Some say they're highly processed, that they're indigestible, that they're not good. And I eat them every day and I eat a lot. And I never even did that in the States. So when I do that and I overeat it, and I know this because we're talking about identifying that last bad habit that you know that is stopping you from your greatness, from your dreams, from your aspirations. Because ultimately, that's why. Why would you give up the last bad habit? Because there are things you want, there are things that you have, and you know in order to be the best at it, the vehicle has to be at its best so you can think good, and that rest is very important. So not going to sleep on time or not getting enough sleep used to be a bad habit, and I feel like it is not anymore. Like, hallelujah. I have mastered, like, I'm so real. I get to bed, I'll be in that bed by 8. Last night I went to bed right before 9. 9 to 5 is a perfect, I love that time. Go to bed at 9 or around 9. Sometimes I go to bed early when I'm sleeping at 8. Get up at 5. It just works for me. 8 to 9 hours, perfect. But last night I got to bed before 9, but I got up at 3 in the morning. And before that it was 2 in the morning because I ate the nuts and ate them because it's I don't want to say it's an addiction. It's a misunderstanding of, and now I understand where I want to go and where I am. And if where I am is probably not going to get me where I want to go, then let's evaluate where we are. What is that last bad habit for you? Sometimes the last bad habit is not even physical. It could be a spiritual, it could be a mental, it could be an emotional, right? It could be that thing you always do, that trouble you always start for yourself and others that you don't need to. Mine is definitely the physical. But I know today, well, there's no more cashews, and I promise not to get them. And I say that, and I go and I see them and I get them, but I will not get them. My body used to do very well with almonds, so we'll see how that goes. Or even me maybe just drinking the almond milk and making almond milk, but I don't have the Vitamix, but I can get that scent or do whatever, or just let it go. And let me tell you why I'm willing to let go of it, and why I was willing to let go of staying up all night for no reason and just messing with my life, you know? The reason why is because I understand what my business is on many levels and where it could potentially go on many more levels. And I know that if I am not feeling good or I didn't get enough sleep, I don't want to mess up on orders. I don't want to forget something. There was a client that I had that she sent me some information, her money, and I told her that I was going to get her some stuff, which I was, but I was emailing her asking her for the information I needed from her. And then I looked, And she got back to me and said, hey, I've been waiting for you. I looked at the emails, even forwarded to her. I sent them to my assistant instead of her. So that I got it. I don't like that, because and I know that if I've got my sleep and my sleep is good and I'm eating well, then I'm paying attention to the digestive system, whatever that is, being more present, then I don't make those mistakes. I mean, eventually I'm seeing but that's okay. It's interesting though. I always say when the universe gets you up, it's always for a reason. So before I went to bed, I started looking at how to, because y'all, the carpenter is coming today, and y'all, I'm designing my own boutique inventory space. So basically, how to organize and keep your inventory. I need to do it at home, because I need to be able to take pictures and lay it out. I'm turning a whole front room into a studio. But I had to think, so I went online to see how other people basically organize their inventory. But I was trying to look for structures to see how I can do it. And most people have plastic bins and just things that are not very pretty. And I realized that for me, aesthetically, my organization systems have to be beautiful. So luckily for me, I'm going to have it built the way I want it to be built. But what I did find was amazing women, young women, older women, are having and really starting this thing called How to Start Online Boutiques, from the bookkeeping aspect to the shopping for inventory to the storing to the target market. I mean, it was just, oh my God, it was just, I was in my element, and I got so excited. And I realized that all I need is time, that I don't have to rush to launch, that I can still do what I'm doing, because this is where I can make my mistakes. Not that I won't make more. This is where I can see how it feels and to get the stuff out and to learn how to do it better. Also, this is where I can hire people to do it, but I can't hire anybody if I don't know how to do it first. But none of that will happen with all my great ideas, because I got ideas, I got energy, if I cannot get my adequate amount of sleep, because I ate stuff that is not agreeing with me anymore. I never did, to be honest. Never did. I didn't hardly do cashews. First, they were expensive, and I had read enough about them to know that they're not always up to par. So I'm willing to let that go. I'm so, did you ever want something so much that it's not even you want it, it is you. It is you. This is me. This is me. And I'm proud of it. And I want to be up because I got all these ideas, But like I said, it's no matter what you're doing, make sure you're doing it for your good, for the betterment of your good. So even if a situation keeps you up, when you have to be up, what can you do to make sure? Because a lot of wonderful things, like I said, comes from contrast or problems or challenges or even illnesses. I mean, the things that I created, my skincare and this and that, which is going to be a whole other thing that I'm going to come with too, because I have to share what this is and how I do it, and books and all this stuff. But I have to organize and I have to delegate. So I'm looking for my personal assistant. And let me tell you why, because this is what I'm going to do. I know that because it looks different in a lot of ways. It's not just how to let go of the bad habits. Sometimes the bad habit is not asking for help. That's a bad habit. Sometimes a bad habit is not knowing how to delegate. Sometimes a bad habit is thinking you don't have enough, or you don't know how, or you don't know. These are bad, and so you do it all alone. I was watching some folks, so I got some ideas, okay? Entrepreneurs. It was interesting because I was watching some of our people that's, supposed to be conscious. The conscious people are really scaring me right now. And I was going to ask you, y'all, who do y'all watch that is a positive black woman? I don't mean doing some positive things, but have total sadness. They're just sad, even though they come on, but it's a sadness, and you are so happy you can't be around that. Or they're defensive, or they're crazy as hell, you know what I'm saying? Or they're stuck on what's bad about black people, and they're black, you know what I'm saying? Who do you go for and I realized that sometimes alignment, we're talking about alignment this morning, so hear it. Sometimes we have to align ourselves with people who are either doing what we want to do exactly, or who are going where we want to go. And that means that, I always look for black people, so that's easy. After going through all this crap on the YouTube, I feel like I was wasting my time and just watching people that we know we like, but why are we watching this ish? It's so ridiculous, and we don't even like, and like, why is the take on the black conscious movement is always what's wrong with us, and ain't nobody smiling, why we not deliriously happy? I need some happy people. That's what the Reverend Ike said, don't stay around those sorry saps. You want to be around happy people. And I don't always see that in the so-called conscious community. And so I thought to myself, wait a second, what am I on? I'm on YouTube to find out about how to build this shelf, okay? So I could do this online boutique. And there was a plethora of black women who gave me so much information, oh my God, just from watching videos. And I realized, and they were happy and bubbly. The connection was so deep to all of them, no matter who, young, older, whatever, even some of the white ones too, because they were first entrepreneurs doing exactly what they love, loving fashion. No, none of them was designers. They were buying and selling, but they still aligned with where I'm going, aligned with what I saw the joy, happiness, like I got them. I got their sense of humor. They had the greatest advice and I know that because I'm always giving advice. Like I was aligned to the spirit of where they are and where they were going, because we were going in the same place and we were excited about the same thing. And in a sense, we were cut from the same cloth. So make sure that when you are searching for alignment and you are feel like you find it, then allow yourself to open up to the people, places, and things that will come to you that will be in alignment. And it might not even be in your industry. I'm teaming up with a wonderful sister from CC Organics. We are going to do some beautiful work together. We're going to do some great work together. I'm going to introduce her to the community. She's an herbalist out of Atlanta, Georgia, and I am feeling her. And she contacted me, and I want y'all to meet her. And then we're going to do, and that's on February 7th. We'll do an interview with her on my, what do you call it? Whatever. The live stream. There'll be a live stream on, I can see it on my mind, but I forget what the platform is called because I ain't getting enough sleep. StreamYard. And then on the 21st, we're going to actually have a master class. She's going to do a master class on the herbs, but the way that she has it together is perfect. So I will be doing some sponsored videos that will be sponsoring her products. When I do collaborations, it's got to be with a soul and with a real person and alignment. And that is in alignment with me. And also, she's bought some of my items because she's got her photo shoot coming for her website. And she's going to be wearing an outfit I wore in the video that I'm going to recreate for her, because I actually recreate the outfit from an outfit I bought. How much is that? So my design, my hair wrap, my earrings, and the outfit, and we are working together. Because when you're in alignment, see, alignment, that's the thing, where people think alignment is exactly alike, or alignment is the same race or color, or the alignment is even the same. I love black people, so I want to be around people that seemingly love black people. But you can see we got a lot of issues. We got a lot of issues in the community, but at the same time, we got a lot of talent, and we got a lot of growth and experience. And a lot of the women that were doing the videos for the online boutiquing were younger than me. And you can learn a lot from these youngsters. These youngsters you can learn a lot from. So that's what I say, alignment. Don't think you know who, when, where, how, or even why it's coming. Just be open enough to see it when it does. Start thinking about alignment in a different way. Because sometimes we are so loyal to people who are stuck in an old way. I think that 2021, as I predicted, is not tell all and share your business. I think it's going to be about business and not so much about personal. That we're going to align with people on a level that is sharing our financial, our entrepreneurial, our business goals. We're going to start really taking courses and classes on how to do what we do better, and we're going to stay extremely creative. You know, I'm going to hire people so that I can focus on the part that I do well. So when people call me in the email for products and services, I'm gonna have an assistant that can take those down and get back to them, and even now before the website, so that I never miss it, that I know that if I got back to the person. But every little thing that happens, even in business, business is life, business is spiritual, nothing is outside of spirit. It helps me to create a better system. And that's how you got to look at anything. If you eat something and you wake up and you know it's because you're eating that damn thing all the time, the system, you want to create a better system. The system is not to eat that thing. The system is what then do you keep on hand. I noticed that another thing was helping was I was having real ginger and garlic tea every night. That ginger, like ginger ale people used to take for the stomach, is great for the stomach. So it's also helped me to have my things. So my personal assistant will do all of that. She will make sure that I don't have to go to the herb stores anymore or to the health food stores, because she will be able to do that for me. She'll come in here, and once I set up everything, she'll be able to fill the orders. I'm creating my desk space. I'm having him actually create a desk for me as well, so that I can do, and it's about the business. It's no longer about what I used to or what I'm always used to have. One of these walls is getting painted white, okay? So I can do some clean videos since my stuff is very colorful. My stuff is very patterned. I need to have backgrounds that are mostly neutral, really whites. And it was funny, a while ago, an elder who was on here told me that, and I got so mad at her, like, people could see it. No, she was trying to cheat. I'm ready to listen. That's another thing too, but alignment is how you going to be in alignment if you can't hear. You got to be ready to listen. And I'm ready to listen, and I'm ready to grow, and I'm ready to change. And letting go of a bad habit is in alignment with that ideology, that feeling, that newness in my life. So so today, I don't know if I'm going to wait for Esther to fix this, but today, I'm going to, seamstress, find somebody that could get this skirt the way I really want to, and then I am going to go back and fix this, because as cute as that has become, nobody will ever know that I didn't do this, and I think it was like this, and I'm going to consider that I still need to create it the way I saw it, but I also love that because I'm definitely I consider more ready to wear. This is a little more ready to wear than most things that I have. I'm loving that my stuff is versatile. I want this to be turned around and still could be worn. I love that can happen. I love that you can wear this with jeans. Like, I think that would just be fly. That's why I'm creating more solid stuff. Don't worry, y'all. For my States people who I know is my biggest customers, I know you are my target audience as well. I got some winter stuff for you Afrocentrically. It's coming. Don't worry, I got it. It's already, it's in the head, and you're going to get it, and you're going to love it. So, so I'm going to create my own jean. You'll see. It'll be perfect. It'll be breathable. It'll be amazing. And all kinds of things in neutral colors. Like, I can see these with this bright green like this. I can see pants in it. I can see long skirts. So we're going to hook it up. Tops, everything. I know, even my aesthetic, I was telling a friend, like, you see that I brought in the solid color, because I love color. I think the solid and the patterns look so dope together. So I'm going to be doing some Cara, but I'm going to definitely be moving into some of my own fabrics as well. So it's going to be Afrocentric, and it's going to be beautiful, but it's going to be versatile. Y'all already knew. I feel like that's what I create, because y'all was saying that the robes you can go outside with them, the aprons, you can go outside with them. So everything I create, I feel like it's going to have that. The head wrap is a head wrap, but it also could be a scarf, and it also could be a shawl, and it also could be a kind of like covering if you are going into a Muslim, because there's something here that like you consider here. You're going into a mosque, or you're going into a Muslim affair, you could actually take these and just wrap it around. The ladies do that too. So it says everything is going to be something you could do many things with. The pyramid bag could be worn outside, but the pyramid bag could be just put on your altar and stored your crystals and your sage and all the other things. Everything. So yeah, y'all. So I'm not wearing this like out today. It's a little too, no, I would wear this to the art center. I actually would, but I need to perfect it and get it right. So I'm not gonna wear it. But isn't it, I mean, is that, and then with the head wrap, like, oh my gosh, like maybe not even this top. I would wear a more solid top if I had it, but I'm getting some tops made. And once I get this skirt right, and the Zach, because I need that bottom to be a certain way, we have created a ready-to-wear outfit. And like I said, what we can do is, because that's the front, I mean, this is the back. I turned this backwards, as you can see. Because this is the idea I was creating, because a lot of you didn't see that first video. I was created an apron top. It wasn't an apron, it was a top that looked like an apron. This is the real deal. This is what it really looks like. And then my idea, y'all, so it definitely could be an apron if you wanted to, a very beautiful, fancy one. But my idea was, and if you saw it without this blouse on, the whole back is out, and it's very sexy. And that's what I really wanted, the whole back out, and very, very sexy. And when I took off the blouse, you could see it. But then I had to find a way, and then I put the scallops on the side, but then I had to find, I'm taking the scallops off the side, and I'm gonna find a way to create something that will hold it. So you still have that naked back, because that's what I really want, but you can wear it with something you can see if you want to. And then the back of it, then the bottom is my biggest kind of pet peeve, and let me just show you that so you can really see it, is I didn't design it like this. I designed it like this. See, that's supposed to be more of a pencil. So I'm gonna get her to come back and do that. And then I designed the apron too. I love the top of the skirt, especially when it becomes this more of the A-line that I really need it to be. But like I said, the good part is you can wear this in multiple ways once I fix it. You can, as I just did, and you can see with the scallops, it really was the apron look. But you can actually wear it, as you see, going the other way. And you should, like I said, you should really see it when it's not, and then I'm gonna do other things with this piece. This was hand done, each piece individually sewn. I was very particular about the ruffles, like you wouldn't even know, like super particular. But then, of course, you see I'm playing with it, and so you're going to be playing with it too. And that's what I want for you. And then the skirt, I'm going to get it like the skirt is just nice by itself. It has the pockets, the fit is nice. I'm going to get it in a stretchy material too. But can you imagine if we just tighten that, and then we have that shape going, showing the shape, the belt. I love it all. Just gotta fix that little bottom. Details are everything. But I am gonna wear the skirt today because I want to see how it really moves. So I'm going to wear the skirt today. And if I find somebody, honey, at the art center, there's seamstress, everybody saw. I'm gonna have my shorts. I'm gonna take this skirt off and I'm gonna give it to them and be like, could you make the bottom like this? And I might have that today. So at least the skirt will be the way I want it. And then I'll take the top back to Esther and let Esther fix it because I think she would want to. So yeah, so that's it. So this is the look, but look at the green goes so well with it, and I love it, y'all. I love it. Okay, thank you for allowing me to go a lot of different places. You always do, and I love you for it. Let's see, good morning, 24 people, that's pretty a lot, 17. I know in the West Coast, in the States, y'all about 10, 11 o'clock at night, so you're doing good. And in the UK, I think we're on the same time. Good morning, Beverly. How are you? Dakota the Drew, by the way, the Colbert Blue Walls, aren't they beautiful? Midasi Ba. Jacqueline, Miss Jackie, you up? Welcome. Hello there. I know, right? I know I should be asleep now. I'm still work in progress. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. It's okay. Love the top. Thank you. I think that is wonderful that you are designing a studio at your home. Yes, Miss Jackie. It's so needed. Exactly. Eating late is bad for me, too, and I have stopped that. Yes, ma'am. Will it be on Facebook with the Herb Lady there? It will be on I'm going to stream it on 3. or at least two. It's gonna be on this channel, Blackberry Beauty Academy. It's YouTube. It's going to be on Facebook. I'm going to stream it there as well. And I'll stream it on my personal page as well as the Blackberry Beauty Academy on Facebook, which is a public page, so that everybody can see it. The personal assistant is wonderful. I need one. Yes, ma'am. G Light says, you look fabulous. Says, thank you. Elaine says, that is fly, fly, fly. The collar though, I designed that specifically. She's like, I said, I want ruffles. She showed me some examples. I said, no, let me show you the exact ruffles. Oh, I was on it. She was like, could you just send me a picture? I was like, yeah, because I tried to explain, like, no, I need the ruffles tight. I need them tight, like, yeah. But I sent her a pic and she got it. My bad habits I need to let go of is eating junk food and procrastinating. Go ahead, Beverly. Say it, admit it, and get it out. Jacqueline says, you know I love the colors. Glad you will be designing some things in solid colors. So absolutely, I'm feeling it. Hey, G-Light, very cool. Thank you. Miss Elanius. Greetings, that fit is everything. Wow, thank you. That's a cute outfit. Thank you, Bev. Girl, it's 1:46 here right now. That's okay, Miss Jackie. April May and Marie. Hey, April Marie, Lisa Marie. Hello, I believe you were one of the first women on YouTube I ever followed. Blessings to you. Oh, so nice to have you back. I've been having a lot of sisters coming back. It's 12:45 a.m. here. Blessings, and you got a message. I hope you, and I can feel that you got it. I can feel that you got it. So yes, y'all, another thing in this game of life and how we are playing it, I want to share something else with you. Sometimes we get stuck in who we think we are, and I think that happens a lot in the conscious community, and that's why you see this stagnation of negativity. You see us because they won't allow themselves to not be that which they told everybody that they were. And that's one thing. Some people don't like it. Some people hate that I do it, but I can't help it that I do is I gotta grow and I gotta keep evolving, I gotta change, and I gotta say, I used to do that and I used to like that and I used to think that was really cool and it was, but now and as I age, I can see why you have to do that in order to be more than you thought you were, and that because you are, just the age and the years says that. And so when I realized, I was thinking like, no, I don't ever want to be stuck, although I'm going to be, because that's just life, right? But I don't want to be consciously, and I thought, what do I really love? Is it that I love pattern, or is it that I love color, or is it that I love both? I love both. But first, if I had to pick one, I love color. I have skin that color loves, okay? And I love color. And I started really feeling, that's why I created these head wraps, because remember, I was wearing the Ankara head wraps, and I had a lot of clothes like you see now with a whole bunch of pattern, and I was thinking, you know what, this is a little too much even for me. Like, I'm kind of over the pattern. So I created these head wraps. So those that are new, these are mine. It has my logo on it. Let me show you in two ways so you can, I'm not going to take it off my head because y'all know when you wrap your hair right and tight. But I want to show you some examples. This is my armoire now, and then we're going to have the real boutique one, and I'll show you the bag. But so I designed this with the thought, I actually designed it totally for me. It was 8 of them that I totally designed for me, and I knew y'all would love them, and y'all did like them, and I was able to then, now I'm remaking. I should be picking up 14 today because I added 3 more colors. The blue, the indigo, and the purple or the violet, because I'm doing all the colors of the chakras. And so then I thought, wait, I'm gonna surprise you now. So I like to wear tube tops, halter tops. I'm gonna have Esther take the ones that I have ordered and turn them into tube tops and halter tops and make them into the stretch with the same. So I'll have exactly matching. So the color red, this started off as all a bright red. But once you put the batiking on this head wrap, which is the Jinamine, it turns this kind of wine color. So I even like this because it's still solid. It has pattern from the natural batiking process, and it has God on it. Feel no one but God. So it has that going on as well, which is really nice and beautiful too. And it has my logo is just on one corner of this. And then here are the first 4 colors. I did red, orange, yellow, and green. So I did the first 4 colors of the chakras. And then here's the yellow, and it has the counterpart is a yellow Jinamine, which is darker. And this yellow one, which is like this green one, says Afrocentric Home Decor, my logo on the wrap. You see how long it is? And then I'm creating them into scarves. So that sisters, I know my winter babes, so that sisters can have their scarves as well. So we're going to do the scarves as well. So, you can do, so I like color. Color is beautiful. So I want to create more things with colors. And now that I have my own fabric and create my own fabric, I mean, I'm getting the yellow like this. I'm specific about the green because once you're mixing the colors, you can be specific. So in a sense, it's your color. I mean, color is not your color, but it is your color. You told them what you wanted, and you was like, not that dark. Let's mix it again. So I get to be in the whole process, and I love it. But I want to create more solids with a little something on it like this, and solids like this with the Gina Mean. So I'm loving that. So this is another one. And let me tell you, I said this, when you put the batiking on it, it changes the beautiful fabric. It makes it even a little stiffer, which I actually love because it's great for wrapping. So see how beautiful would y'all look in the States like this, or UK, or wherever you are coming from. And then you can also, like I said, and I'm going to make them bigger for the scarf. I'll make them even longer, believe it or not, because it should be. You can also do it as a shawl. And this is where, and you can see how beautiful it is. This is where I want to bring in that longer, but you can do it as a shawl as well. That Gina I mean like that, with all the colors. So you can do it as a shawl, and then you can do this one as a shawl as well. And you can do it, like I said, you can do it if you can double wrap. You can do it as let's go this way because it's short. That's why I say for the shawls, the scarves, I'm going to make them a little longer. So, and you got your Afrocentric home design. You Afrocentric. So you a black woman. She got a Juafe, and you represent the brand better than Gucci and the rest of them, I say. So I love all the things that I can do. But today, like I said, I'm going to get the skirt fixed on the bottom to get that perfect A-line. Remember, the ruffles are on here too. Y'all, I'm so proud of these because I was so particular about this design and these ruffles, hand done. Takes her a little bit to do it. And so the skirt has the same thing. But I'm telling you, when I say sometimes, I intended this as a dust bag. I intended this bag right here. This is mine, my original, everything, as a dust bag for my pyramid bags, my pyramid purses that I sell. And when it came out, a friend of mine said, my sister said, hey sis, the dust bag it's gonna be too heavy for a purse. It could mold it. So I was like, you know what? You saw it. I was like, it's cute. I was like, it is. They was like, I'll just take it as is. So I had them put a strap on it. It's shaped like a pyramid. This is really a top seller in the hair wraps as well. And it's cross body. But what's really cool, it goes with the skirt. It goes with the skirt, it goes with the wrap. And I got the hair wrap that exactly matches this. And I got backpacks too, so that's a cute little fit there. So this is what I'm sporting this today. I'm sporting this skirt. Like I said, I'm gonna go get it fixed. I'm gonna take the top back and take it back and take it back. I'm gonna give it back to Esther and redesign it even better with a little more construction. But that back is out, it's sexy. And I like that you can put a shirt on for the winter and it's gorgeous. I got to. So I got other stuff coming. I got a lot of stuff coming, but yeah. So thank you, y'all. I get excited. This is what I love to do, and I want to do the best that I can. Nobody's perfect, y'all. But God dang it, we can do our best. But we got to start with a good foundation. That is your message today. Let those bad habits go. You know what they are. Whether they're staying up too late, whether they're eating junk food, as Beverly said, whether they're eating something that you know you kind of allergic to, or you know it's not good for your system, but God damn it, you just, it's not worth it. The joy that you think you're receiving from any of those, or the satisfaction, because maybe it's not even about joy, that you think that you're receiving, you're actually, you're gonna think that was a good feeling until you actually experience joy from a healthy place. and you start living your dreams and you start doing the things you love, you know, I get up every day and love it. Even the stuff I didn't think I would love, like the administrative part, I love that too. And I'm learning it well because I'm passing it on. So I will be interviewing personal assistants. My personal assistant got to do everything. She got to call in the morning and be like, I'm going to be over at a certain time. She's going to do all the supplies packing, but first, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do everything. And I'm going to learn my own business well. So I haven't so-called officially launched because they don't technically think you launch until you got a website, but I'm not ready to launch. But I am definitely, for anybody that's new, I see, or old coming back, I sell now. If you see anything you want, you can email me at blackberrybeauty@gmail.com. Another thing I'm going to do, I keep giving you that email, but I'm actually going to be giving you another email for the business so that I can keep my business and personal email separate, then I never miss one. So I'm going to create an Afrocentric Home Design email at Gmail. I'll get that one going. And this way, we know now everything that comes here is people inquiring about stuff. I got work to do. I got to send a sister some fabric today to choose her pants, which I'm going to add a few things. And then I'm going to send a sister some pictures about some bags that she wanted. I'm ready. I feel alive. And, I didn't get as much sleep as I wanted to, but I'm ready. And this morning, the carpenter's coming before we leave with Kwame. Kwame's bringing him. So y'all, anybody, if you want to leave things in the comment of things that I want to think about while I'm creating my cabinet. So basically what I'm creating is a boutique storage place. But what I saw on YouTube, everybody's look really kind of ugly. And I got to have style. And I understand why theirs is ugly because they have stuff, items that they're getting from these different, a lot of them is Chinese companies, and that's fine. But they're in plastic, and they got lots of inventory, some of them. So they're just trying to store and see, and I like that. But since I'm building mine, it's going to be made with the mahogany wood, and I am going to definitely carve it with the Nketia symbols in it. And I'm going to create some type of, see if the printer can create either a what do you call that? Something that that says Afrocentric Home Design in all the colors, my logo, that decal that can actually fit either on the wall or somewhere in the area, so I know that space is business, and I'm going to paint that wall, and I'm going to paint the mahogany white because my stuff is colorful. And so this is what I want to store. If y'all can give me some tips, tricks, advice, things that I should be thinking about, let me know. So what I need the storage for is inventory. I need to stack all of my head wraps in the shelf. So the shelves is my cubbies, right? So I know I need cubbies, right? Shelving cubbies, and tell me if you think cubbies. So I need a place to to store and to see. I would like to store and see my earrings, my head wraps. I got the t-shirts coming. I got the scarves coming that need to be separate from everything else. From there. I got my purses, which is my pyramid purses. And now I'm making a special bag that I told you. So anyway, purses, that all of my designs. Then I need a closet space. Everything is open. So he built my wardrobe, by the way. The carpenter that built my wardrobe and that built my bed is the one that's coming. So I don't need a door on it. Now I need the closet one because all of my stuff is samples. So every time I design something like my 7-piece collection that I designed, it's folded in the bag, or it's in my own personal closet. I can't put my stuff in. So all of that, because that's where people will look at those and say, I want that. And then I'll custom that for you. That's my brand specialty. So I need spaces. I need a long closet to hang. And then maybe some shelves on top, or even better on bottom that I can get to still store other little things. So I need cubbies, and I need a closet that's open. And I wish I could, and maybe even thin drawers to actually lay out the jewelry on. And maybe have the inserts that stack so I can see them, but at least thinner drawers with compartments. So I can compartmentalize all of the different, I got the pyramid Nketia, I got the Nketia by themselves. I got another design that's coming. And then also my bags is the pyramid bags, but also those crossbody bags. I need to be able to see those. My backpacks that I create, I need to be able to see those. I'm going to be having, and then I want room to grow because I know I'm going to have other inventory. I'm going to be bringing tops in, other kinds of stuff. So, is there something I need to remember that I'm missing? What are y'all thinking? Help me out before they come. Okay, let me get back to y'all. I thank y'all for this. So you're fabulous, Candace, 1:50 a.m. I love color too. The brighter the better. Yes, better. Yes, says Jackie. Yes, Indigo. Yes, Indigo. Yes, dear. Candace says nice. Hey, y'all says, hey, de la metafisica. Okay. Divine time and alignment. Yes, ma'am. Grateful to be here. Hello, Marie Goddess. Hey, Queen. I want to learn how to head wrap. Well, you came to the right place. I have a tutorial on my other channel, Afrocentric Home Design, and I'll definitely link it here. Good morning. Love to travel with Way. How are you? I want one. Yes. Belly wrap too, Marie. Yes, that's right, Queen. That's right. That's right. Yes, I'm Latina, but need me one. Yes, Queen. Welcome. Welcome. Africa says, greetings, y'all. Welcome, says bienvenidos. Jacqueline the Visionary says, that bag is perfect. That is what I said I needed. Yeah, I just, the strap was because of you, Miss Jackie. You asked for the strap, and I put it on. It was a long strap on the backpack, but I like this one. Yes, I'm including the long strap on the backpack as well. Thank you for this. You're welcome, Queen. Africa, love the bag. That junk food doesn't give me a good feeling anymore. It's just a habit. It's just a habit. That's right. Hia says, I love the new Earth Magic. Yes, yes, don't you? Like deep drawers that pull out. Yes, we need some deep drawers, right? Because they got to be deep so I'll have room to stack. So thank you for that reminder. And the cubbies, I'm thinking I have to be deep as well. Have a blessed day. Got to run to the gym. Okay, sis, do your thing at Kasuwa. Go ahead, sis. Oh, yeah, you're here? Wall with holes and pegs. That's a good idea. To put the earrings and jewelry on like in a row. Thank you, Goddess. That's a great idea. Elaine says that's Spanish. That's Spanish. Hia. Oh, is daughter of metaphysics. Oh, thank you. Is it Hia or Hija? Let me know. Yes, I'm. Oh, you are. So you found a gym? Are you going to a gym? I love it. Why you, girl, get in touch with me? I like to meet up with you. That would be nice. That would be wonderful. Well, welcome. Yay. Are you here permanently? I think you are. Good work. So, yeah, ladies, I love you so much. I won't keep you. I know you got a lot to do. Aha. Or Iha or Aha. 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 Thank you. Yes, daughter in Spanish. Eja. Said like that. Love you, Marie. Thank you. We will catch. Okay. Eja. We will catch. Yes, definitely. Definitely. Hey, y'all. So you forgot yours. I forgot my Spanish, girl. I totally did. I remember bienvenidas. And I hope it's venidas and not venidos. So, but yeah, girl, I was laughing at myself. Yes, I know, right? I know, girl. I better step up. Thank you. So yeah, ladies, thank you for this wonderful 47 minutes. I enjoyed it so much, and I know y'all got the message. I could feel it. All good. I'm looking for a new name. It'll come to me one day. That's right. It sure will. Always does. Always does. Love you, ladies. Let me get this day started, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace and much love. Love you, Elena. Love you all. Thank you for the support, and I'll see you again. Blessed be. Thank you to you too as well, Queen. You look beautiful. Thank you, MK Nelson Hillman. Thank you. Blessings.